So one of the common questions that I get from you is, how do I contact Mike Johnson to tell him, look, this is important. We got to, pass this bill. So I have a number of times put out here, contact your congressman. Here's how. Should I contact my senator? Here's how to do that. But here I'm going to show you how to contact Mike Johnson. So I'm going to show you through this commercial from No Labels. No Labels has taken a bunch of Republicans and Democrats and put them together trying to solve the big issues. Watch this video very briefly and then we'll go from there.
This is America's bipartisan checklist. 1. Shut down the border, stop fentanyl, end the burden on our cities.
Now, why is that number one? It's number one because this is the thing that polls highest. Ukraine actually is very important, but it polls very low. It's there, but it's kind of like a second, third tier issue to many people, especially on the right. On the left, it's a little bit higher, but both of these issues are very important. Here we go.
2. Beat Putin, working with our allies to keep democracy and America safe.
We just want this nightmare to be over.
3. Support our close friends in Israel, defeat the evil of Hamas, and end the humanitarian crisis. 4. Stand up to China's military threat. On this vital list, we can't afford partisan gridlock or DC business as usual. The good news, there's a bipartisan group in Congress with a new plan that will put America's resources right where they are needed, through loans and accountable spending. Democrat Darin Gerdes.
This bill seeks to do is prioritize the greatest crises.
Republican Brian Fitzpatrick.
What our bill does is it combines border security with this foreign aid, both existential.
Democrats and Republicans, problem solvers, working together.
Okay, so far you've seen, like, these are the things that we kind of all agree about. Now, you might disagree about Israel as opposed to Palestine, but either way you want it to be done, right? You want it to be ended and over and the humanitarian crisis done. But generally speaking, we agree on these. Okay.
To save lives and defend our borders and democracy. This is the right bipartisan plan right now. Contact Speaker Mike Johnson. Tell him to allow a vote on the bipartisan defense.
Okay, that's how. And if you do that, as I just did, you'll get Speaker Johnson's office. Here, listen.
I'm sorry, extension number 67035 didn't answer. You've reached the voicemail of Honorable M. Johnson, main line 2. Please leave a message.
So you can call that number right now. You don't even have to talk to anyone. Call them and tell them what you think. Now, here's what I want you to do. When you call, don't go, "I hate you!" That's not going to help. Instead of doing that, instead of calling and saying, "You're the worst, I hate you," say, "Sir, I really need you to understand that we look bad before the world. We need to get this to a floor vote so that we can support our allies around the world who are questioning whether the United States will be faithful," or some equivalent of that. Or maybe you'd say, put this on the floor vote because you want to see immigration get passed. And if we have to hold our nose and support Ukraine in the process, like, that might be a tactical way of doing that because that's what's near and dear to his heart. Whatever it is, urge him to do it and be kind in the process, but firm. Okay? That's how you get this done. Thank you for your time. And here's the number again in case you need it. It is 202-225-2777. All right. Hope that helps. Thanks for your time. And thank you for being the kind of person that cares about Ukraine.